To the inside. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Pass to Reeves to the left side wing. Hachimura, no good. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And we resume our Valentine's Day broadcast. Glad to have you with us. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Jazz trail by 16. They'll have their work cut out for them in this one, Doris. As we know, teams typically don't play as well on the second night of a back-to-back.
You're right, Kevin, because that all comes down to fatigue. A rested team obviously has an advantage over a team playing the second in as many nights. The numbers always back that up.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, LeBron is in the front court alongside Hachimura. Vincent is out there with Cameron Reddish. And it's Wood in at the 5, roaming the paint. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron James last season passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to become the NBA's all-time leading scorer. LeBron says, that record was never in my head because I've always been a pass-first guy, so it was never a goal of mine. And Kevin, there's perhaps no greater tribute to James's all-around game that he could set that mark without setting his mind to it. Back to you.
Well said, D.A., thank you. Utah's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Horton Tucker from outside off the mark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Wood. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Detroit. To the middle. Horton Tucker, that's good.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Vincent with it, and he also played a big role in that last game with Detroit. There's the 3. Drops in the tray. Vincent's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Horton Tucker tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Here's James, and it's in there. LeBron's got 9 points.
Well, LeBron James, we have seen it for years. The ability with that frame, that athletic ability to finish through contact.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And here's the Lakers. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. From deep, Wood. Rebound, Utah.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
And the Jazz call time here. A completely new group for Los Angeles. And here's a look at the power rankings now that we've gotten into February. Plenty of data to considering to go on. They're stuck in neutral, unable to gain any real positive momentum.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they've taken this ride all the way down the stretch. Few people thought they could maintain this astonishing display of dominance.
James has gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. Here's Horton Tucker. And no good, the dry spell continuing for him.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The shot's good from Vanderbilt.
See, to me, the more D'Angelo Russell passes the basketball, the better his team is. Encouraging to see him focus on it.
From deep three-point land, the Jazz with another miss.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head-scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
.106 left to play in the first half. Davis has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Here's Dunn. The Jazz again can't hit it.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
.46 seconds left in the first half. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Well, because everybody's playing Chris Dunn to be a driver, he can get that jumper anytime he wants.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 6, hits it from three-point range. Russell's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Russell from long range. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Here's Dunn. Prince grabs the miss.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And so it's Los Angeles out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings. As far as these standings go, how much attention did you guys give them when you were still playing?
We always knew our place in the standings and what we needed to get done the rest of the way.
Well, whenever I looked at my partners' teams, they were always behind us. That's all I cared about.
Well, you were in the Eastern Conference.
You were still behind me.
And I was in the West.
Still behind me.
Moving on. D'Angelo Russell was tremendous in the first half.
Talk about stretching the floor. Great percentage from deep. You have to guard him out there. That provides spacing for this team.
And it opens things up for everyone else. Those driving lanes are just big when he's there.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
We'll see Markkanen and Collins at forward. Clarkson is out there with Dunn, and it's Kessler in at the 5. That's the group right now for Utah. Nailed from three-point land. With greater penalties attached to those take fouls, Doris, how do you think that rule change has panned out?
Well, you saw the players adjust quite quickly to this rule change, frankly. It's opened up the floor, created a better product aesthetically. We want fast pace, show off all that athleticism, a perfect implementation of a rules change.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at the Lakers. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And, of course, Utah just way behind.
And when I look at the Lakers, they've come through for their fans this season. All the optimism surrounding them, all the high hopes, all proved to be legit.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Dunn misses.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
The 3 from Davis. Here's Vanderbilt. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Shot by Collins, no good.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
To the paint. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Utah. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. And here are the Lakers. 11 unanswered points for them. Russell against Clarkson. Inside. Vanderbilt's shot is good. Vanderbilt's got 5 points now this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. And a moment to check out now what Utah has coming up. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Sunday, they'll defend home court against the San Antonio Spurs.
And for that matchup with the Magic, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
The Jazz making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the league says it wants every team to play to win, but All-Star Kevin Durant said it's just not realistic, adding, each year only a few teams can win it. If you're not going to be a playoff or play-in team, you might as well go for a top pick, get some reps for guys who ordinarily wouldn't make the rotation, and maybe change their lives as well. Kevin?
Man, that's an interesting take. Thanks, D.A. The Lakers with the ball. Following the miss by Dunn from deep. And the three ball is good. Wood's got 6.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. The defense, a step slow, and you can see the results.
.59 seconds left in the third quarter. Will it go? And he's good on the three ball. Dunn's got 9 points in the quarter.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
The three ball. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Dunn. And the Jazz, another 3.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Here's Vincent. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. From deep, good on the three-point shot. 9 points in the game so far.
And this is what we're seeing. Rui Hachimura understanding I've got to expand my range. This is huge for his development.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. Here's Wood. He's got 6. The tray. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Yeah, Christian Wood proving the point that I can make threes as well as anybody. This guy is a floor spacer.
From downtown, no good on the last second attempt there. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Los Angeles on top, opening up a huge gap. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So for the Lakers right now, Hachimura out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's Vincent. Then there's Christie. And it's Wood in at the center position. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Lakers substitution. Wearing the number 0, Jalen Hood-Schifino.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Here's Hood-Schifino. Drills it from outside. Hood-Schifino's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Here's Horton Tucker. The three-pointer, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Utah's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. That one's good from the corner.
That's just great recognition from your big man, right? Markkanen is going to find the open teammate and put it on time and on target. I love this guy's passing skills.
Doris, no one has their finger on the pulse of the league like you. So, that being said, what do you think the next coaching trend's going to be?
I think the current coaching trend has had such success, we may not see a change for a while. The trend is hiring young assistant coaches to get in charge of their own operation. Look no further than guys like Mark Dagno and Taylor Jenkins. These young guys have had tremendous success building out programs. I think it's something that's going to continue.
Here's Prince. Got a piece of it.
Okay, Kelly Olynyk getting up high for that rejection. At 7 feet, that length comes in handy.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Christie's checked in for Los Angeles. The Lakers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Vincent, the pass to Christie, puts up a 3. Markkanen pulls it in.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And that one is good.
As a shooter, Clarkson can be so efficient. He gets the ball and goes right into his shot.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Vincent, the pass to Christie. Trains the three-pointer. Christie's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these 2-game, like baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
And the Lakers have possession. Following the miss by Dunn from deep. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Back to Wood. Here's Vincent. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Here's Vincent. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And these guys have played very well this season, and this win tonight, guys will push their win column up to 55.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
And the NBA, Doris, removing the limit on the number of Supermax contracts that one team can have. Why is that?
Well, I think some teams on course to have 3 Supermax guys, just the way their players are growing, and the league opted for more nuanced ways to discourage big payrolls. Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass, all about effort right now.
To the wing right side, Christie. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And the Jazz with possession here. Here's Dunn. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Prince with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. That one on Collins. And Los Angeles with some changes. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Prince. And it's Reddish in for Christie.
One shot.
Here's the Jazz with the ball. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot's good by Clarkson.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Lakers passing it around. The shot's good from Hayes.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
This one for 3 on the money.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Anthony. Great win tonight. When you guys are rolling, what does your team look like?
Yeah, we just try to play aggressive. And, we just did that in the second half. It started in the first quarter when we came out. Our offense was clicking, but most important, our defense was clicking. And then when you do that, it's hard to beat us.
Yeah, I know defense is what Coach wants to see the most of, and you guys did it tonight. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, New Balance presents your Player of the Game.